Yo, what it do, Ghost Nation? It's your boy Ghost Rider. Welcome back to another episode of Ghost Movies. Now, on this episode, I want to talk about House of the Dragon, episode 6, The Princess and the Queen. Now, this episode was straight fire. Another banger that HBO has put out. And the rivalry between Rhaenyra and Alicent is just growing even hotter. Now, this is a time jump. And I'm going to give y'all my thoughts on this trailer. I thought it was fantastic, first and foremost. But this is a time jump of 10 years. So Rhaenyra's character has grown older another 10 years, and so has Alicent. And let me tell you, straight out the gate, I thought I loved Millie Alcock's character portrayal of young Rhaenyra. But this older version of Rhaenyra, fucking fantastic. Fucking fantastic. I think her name is Emma Darcy. She's playing Rhaenyra, I think. Emma Darcy. And then you have Olivia Cook playing Alicent. Bruh. Every time this older Rhaenyra talks, man, you want to listen, man. That's that one scene when she's in the throne room and she's presenting her oldest son. Because now she has three kids now, including the birth that she gave in this episode. She has 3 kids. And I think Alicent has 3 kids as well. A daughter, Aegon II. I forgot the name of the daughter, but right now I think her daughter's name is Helena. Right now, I think in that throne room in the Red Keep when they were having that small council meeting, Rhaenyra, before she started leaking from her titties, she's like, "Oh, I'll give you my oldest son to your daughter, Elena, and hopefully our houses, they could be married." That was her gift. But Alicent was not having it. I think that she thinks that Rhaenyra is being desperate. She's being desperate, trying to give out this precious gift or whatever just to save her own hide. All Alicent is thinking about is her oldest son, Aegon II. That something needs to be done with Rhaenyra so Aegon gets the throne. That's all she's thinking about. And it's crazy because I feel like now, more than ever, especially we only have like 4 more episodes to go, Alicent is desperate to try and get rid of Rhaenyra. And we see that in the latter part of this episode. What Alicent did talking to that crippled gentleman with the cane, using these men cutting out their tongues so they can't speak, to kill and assassinate the Hand's son at Harrenhal, that was crazy. They burned them all alive. Crazy. I think the Hand got burned too. Craziness. But the nitty-gritty thing that I want to talk about is Laena's death. Laena is now the wife to Prince Daemon, the Rogue Prince, King of the Narrow Seas. That death was emotional for me, bro. She's trying to be a noble, loving, caring, wise, comforting wife. And Prince Daemon is just like, yo, fuck it. You're my wife. I fuck with you when we were at the wedding, when Rhaenyra got married to her brother. So now we're in the city of Pentos. And I like it here because they have gold. We have dragons. They'll hire us to protect Pentos. He's no longer the king of the narrow seas. He abandoned that post. After Daemon conquered that post from the crab feeder. I call him Crab King. A lot of people online have been calling him Crab Feeder. Fuck it. After he abandoned that post, nobody has been over there to take claim to the narrow sea. So he's not the king of the narrow sea no more. Now he's just a prince again. And he took on this new wife. And she grew up too, because like I said, it's 10 years. She grew up. They have twin daughters right now. Man, he was piping that woman. Piping her. They got married. That's his wife. Got twin daughters already. And now they're about to have a 3rd child that she's supposed to give birth to. But, lo and behold, here we go. Another problem of childbirth. And it's weird because she's trying to give birth while being in the freaking doggy position. She's on her hands and knees instead of on her back, pushing out the baby. I've never seen a childbirth like that in all my years. But my thoughts about that was deep because she could not get the baby out. And the freaking physician is like, yo, I think I've lost my craft. I can't get the baby out. and he's talking to Prince Damon. I think we're gonna have to cut her open by the knife, C-section or whatever. And we all know at the early part of this season, we all know that that's how King Viserys, the first wife, died, cutting her open through childbirth. You tried to save the baby, but that baby wasn't able to be saved. So now we have Princess Lena of Old House Valerian from Driftmark. She can't get the baby out. So you know what she does? She overhears this physician talking to Prince Damon. And you know what she does? She gets up on her own, dripping blood all over the fucking floor, all over the beach. She goes to her dragon, the biggest dragon right now in all of Westeros. She goes to him, and you know what she does? And I didn't see this coming. This shit hit me so hard. I didn't fucking see this coming. She says Dracarys, and the dragon is reluctant. Her dragon, who they have a blood bond together, he is reluctant to kill her. But she says Dracarys more than once, and the dragon decides to kill her. She is a dragon rider, and the dragon decides to kill his master with the baby still in her. She kills both of them. Like I said, she's a devoted, comforting mother, loving wife. Even though she knows that she is not the wife that Daemon wanted, she still accepted it and still birthed his kids, mothered his children, and was about to give birth to a third one. Man, that shit hit me so fucking hard, man. She killed herself because she's not, first of all, she's not a dream wife to her husband. She can't push out this baby. So the only thing to do is just to cut the baby open to get the baby out. It looked like Damon's just going through the roles of being a husband, being a loving father. He's just going through the method. He's not even really caring. He freaking ignores one of the twins, and he's teaching the other daughter how to read Old Valyrian tongue. So it's like he doesn't even care about the family, except for one daughter that he's grown accustomed to. He really cares about Rhaenyra. That's who he cares about. He cares about Rhaenyra. He wants to wife her. He wants to pipe her and take over the freaking Iron Throne. That's who he really wants. So to see this, man, that shit was crazy, bro. That scene was it was so emotional that she killed herself. A dragon rider of all things. She's a dragon rider, and the dragon just lost his own master. Dog. And now I want to talk about this freaking rat running along the walls. A rat running along Viserys' mantelpiece. And you could just see that he's like, I feel like he's losing not only his wife, but it could also symbolize the fact that he's losing power. He's also losing his life. It's crazy to see that, because throughout this whole episode, King Viserys is just trying to make peace between the houses. We're all one house. Even though you have your own set of kids, Rhaenyra has her own set of kids, Alicent has her own set of kids. It's like they're just going to keep going at it. And the king is just trying to, before he dies, he wants to see them, oh, let's just have peace. Let's all be family. Let's all be one with each other. No, Alicent hates her, wants to get her out. Rhaenyra feels like she's already forgotten, that she's supposed to be the heir to the Iron Throne. And it's like, it's all about the children now. And it's just fucking crazy because all Alicent could think about is her father, Otto Hightower's teachings, and how you need to make sure that you take her out so that Aegon II will be next in line. That's all that matters. And now Alicent is starting to see that. Alicent is starting to see that the Iron Throne is very important for her son, not Rhaenyra. Because once Rhaenyra is on the Iron Throne, her children are going to be forgotten. And it's crazy to see that because, it looks like not only is King Viserys, he's going to lose his life and not join both houses, but it looks like Alicent and Rhaenyra are really going to go at it. They're really going to try and kill each other off. That's what I'm looking at, and that's what I'm seeing right now. And it's so crazy to see that because you want to see them grow together and the king to be happy that his newly wife and his daughter can get along, and that they were best friends back in the day. And now they're going to be bitter enemies. It's crazy to see that. Overall, this episode was very emotional. It had I just wanted to go into this episode with low expectations, even though I have higher expectations of this entire season. But I have low expectations because I didn't know how these two actresses were going to do with the time jump. Were they going to continue being the same character that they were with the younger actress? Are they going to continue that mantle? And they did. I actually think Allison is a bigger bitch now than before. I hate her more than I did when she was her younger version. Now I hate her even more. And Rhaenyra, you feel for Rhaenyra, man. You feel for Rhaenyra. Oh, can I just say one more thing? All of those kids that Rhaenyra pumped out, all of those kids that she pumped out, not one of them is that gay motherfucking husband that she had. Not one of them belongs to him. Those are all the kids of the Hand's son. Those 3 boys are the Hand's son kids. Even Alicent pointed out, oh, keep trying, Laenor. That's his name, Laenor. Keep trying. Hopefully one day they will come out looking like you. Those are not her kids. You got 2 boys of Rhaenyra who have brown hair. They don't even have blonde hair. They're all brown hair. And the third baby is so white. There's not a speck of brown or black on that child, on none of them. So while the husband who's going off, because he's gay, while he's going off to different, going on ships and fighting in other cities, having sex with other boys and other men, she grew very fond of the Kingsguard that she actually aligned herself with. I forgot his name, but he is the son of the Hand. The Hand has been serving King Viserys I for about more than 10 years now. It's been like 11 or 12 years. So his son was very intimate with Rhaenyra, and those kids are, and even the oldest son figured it out, because the Hand's son had to go back to Harrenhal to take up that mantle. He figured it out because the Hand's son put his hand on his cheek or whatever. He figured it out. He fucking figured it out. That's my father, isn't it? And not freaking Lenore, whatever the fuck his name is. That I didn't see that coming, but I figured it out after I saw him, the son put his hands. I gotta go, and he looked so endearing. He looked so in depth into the eyes of Rhaenyra. You could tell that they were lovers at one point. That he grew intimate with her. Even when Rhaenyra was creeping up the stairs of the Red Keep and she heard the conversation of the father and son, you could tell that they were madly in love with each other. Because Rhaenyra likes guys who could pick up a sword. She fucked Sir Criston Cole, and now she fucked this dude. She likes guys who are men, who know how to fight, who know how to wield a sword. Not the freaking Lenore just to appease her father and marry this dude for the sake of the houses and bringing old Valyria Driftmark and bringing Targaryen together. Rhaenyra, she knows what she's doing. She's playing the game. She is playing a motherfucking game. And I wonder what's going to happen to her children now going into episode 7. All right, Ghost Nation. That's just my thoughts on this episode. It was really emotional to see, Laena died the way she died, man. That death hit me so hard, man. It's crazy. And we only got a short time with her because it's been 10 years since the last episode. So we finally see the older version of Laena, and boom. She has 2 kids. A third one was on the way. She can't birth the child. Boom, she kills herself. And I like that dragon. She came out and said that that's the biggest dragon in Westeros, in the world of Game of Thrones in that time. That's the biggest dragon, and boom, the dragon killed his own master. So this is the Game of Thrones, man. A lot of people that you love and that you meet most likely are not going to survive either the season or the end of the episode, and that's exactly what happened. Things are being set in place. Pieces are being set in place, and the game is being played, man. I cannot wait for episode 7. All right, Ghost Nation, leave your comments in the comment section below. Like this video, subscribe to my channel for all the latest and greatest videos that I give y'all. And until next time, I'm out of this fucker.